Hello world, this is FatmanDD1 coming to you. Alright, now, this is a big, heavy, hold up, white camera, big, heavy shout out to DC Comics, DC All Access, and now I really know the competition I might lose. I'm gonna be honest with everybody, I may not be the biggest, the hugest, the most ultimate DC fan, but I'm into DC. I respect what they've done with a lot of characters. There's more DC characters than the eye can see, just like there are Marvel characters. But let's not talk about Marvel right now. This is about DC and what they have done. DC's animation, their teamwork, their stories, everything has pushed to a certain goal is to see them on live action, just like Marvel. And as I just said, let's not talk about Marvel, but right now let's talk about what DC is doing. They're elevating their skills to a higher level. And I'm appreciating everything they've done. But the stories, comic fans get mad at certain things. I'm not every comic book fan. I'm also a moviegoer. I've also loved my movies. I love what's going on in my movies. And I kind of want to stick to this. What I do not like is my comic books being turned into an adaptation on film, but being switched around. That's kind of crazy. Because how the fuck are you supposed to follow this storyline? Excuse my French, but still, that's crazy. Now, I want to be a DC All Access host. I want to. Because I want to talk with people that create the comics that I have heard of, seen, and opened, and ask them, where do you get the design? How long did it take you to draw art this good? Because art is art. Drawing is a hand of its own. Literally. Like, if you use both hands to draw, you're freaking awesome. If you use one hand, awesome as well. But DC has taken everything to another level, and I want to be an access host. I just want to talk to many people as I can. I want to talk to them. I want to experience things. I want to laugh, and then I don't want to laugh. I want to take off my glasses and become Superman. But that's not going to happen. I may lose, and I'm fine with that, because there are a lot of people that deserve it more than me, that have better equipment, better technology. I believe I just want to do this because it's going to be fun. And I'm getting to do something more serious than I've ever done in my entire life. I'm only 22, you know what I'm saying? And going farther than DC and seeing who I sit down with, what actor has a knowledge of the comics, what director has knowledge of this, who has more experience, and what to do. Because I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that is so fit for this, that are totally on another level than I am. But I throw my hat in there just because literally my 2 cents don't matter to the roster of DC fanboys out there that cosplay this and do this every day. I don't care. I just want to see if I could do it. If I can do it, how come they can do it? But if somebody gets picked already, fine. I don't really care. Well, I do actually. That would be messed up because I tried my best. But it shows how far being the access host and who's really out there, who's a big fan, and who wants it more. But I don't think it's about being the biggest, hugest fan, collecting the most biggest comics in the world. Eventually, fans put themselves in debt. They lose a lot of money for what they love. And then again, I'm cheap as hell. I never had enough money to begin with. But when I had to earn my way to collect good comic books that I enjoy, it's going to come out of my pocket so much when I'm working and then losing all of that. Because at one point you stop working and you lose your money, but you still want to read a good comic book. Now, I love comic fans out there, and I want to say to everybody in DC, share my video one more time, my newly refreshed video, even though it's a bit longer. DC, hashtag DC All Access host, and let me hear what you got to say. Comments below, retweet, and thank you very much. I'm FatmanDD1. I live in Gotham City. Peace out.